Gather round, adventurous bold in the realm where tales unfold. The podcast of heroes, a quest divine, where imagination takes flight. Let's combine. Roll the dice, let the story begin. Monsters and magic, the battles within. From dragons to dungeons, a thrilling ride. Action Surge podcast where legends collide. Action Surge, it's time to embark on a podcast journey where dungeons fall. Venture forth with warriors true in the world of D&D. We welcome you. Action Surge, it's time to embark on a podcast journey where dungeons fall. Venture forth with warriors true in the world of D&D. We welcome you.
Truly.
Putting up like posts saying that we're live and stuff, you know, that sort of dealio.
Why is my file sheet only showing a spell?
See,
No.
James isn't feeling good today, so he won't be with us. You know why he's not feeling good?
Huh.
Because he didn't cure those leathers like you were talking about. I was saying. He got sick. It's the rot grubs.
Oh my god, you are so bad at that. I have an
Alright,
issue.
Let's see. I have several issues. Want to see if they match?
Yeah, sure.
All right, what's your issue?
Roll 20 refuses to allow me to access my file sheet.
Your
It's
character
giving me
sheet?
a spell sheet. Yep, it's just giving me a spell sheet. I figured it out. Core?
Yeah,
Bam.
core,
I found
yeah.
it. I forgot they changed that, and it's not that because it used to be the little thing that collapsed. The chain? No, maybe that was D&D Beyond. All right. Anyhow, I figured it out. I have my file sheet.
I'm gonna believe you.
So,
Yeah, both my languages are Elvish. Why?
Do you speak Elvish? Yes, I am Elvish. Brr.
I speak Elvish and Elven.
I think I am. Thank you
Is
very
Elven
much.
like the High Elves language?
I think we're gonna win this race.
You can speak Elven and you can speak Fae.
I'd like to think that the High Elves, in their absolute like look downism.
So it would be
to the
so
elf community.
Elvish would be like Elvish would be like any Elvish language, but essentially if you're High Elven you would speak like British people, and if you're Wood Elves you'd speak like Southern Americans. It's how that would work, I would think.
Well, howdy, y'all. Y'all done wandered into the wrong part of the forest.
Done find yourself in the wrong part of the forest. Stuck pinning the party
My
hog
name
now,
is
girly.
Philandrio.
Shoot.
Well, my name is Philandrio Elio, but you could just call me Philly.
Just call me
Oh, I
Jethro.
There's a whole group of lizard men on my world that speak with a Scottish accent because we had one dude play one, and that's,
Hey, everybody.
so I was like, all right, I guess that's a thing now. The Clovingian lizard men have a Scottish accent.
Lizardmen have a Scottish accent. That is
No, just the Clovingian. Just the Clovingian lizard men.
oh, okay. Then yeah, sure.
The rest of them are Hispanic.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, wow.
Because like
I feel like
It's re-
lizard men would definitely be Austrian, German type of language.
I have a different
Or at least a
of
guttural language, but probably sound more like Finnish, actually.
Right. So you got your standard
Like
like
a pretty,
green,
pretty
wild
sounding,
lizard
but
man. And then there's a nation in like what would be the equivalent of Africa in my world, of like lizard men that are more Aztec-y. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And the reason for that is legitimately one miniature figure I found years ago that was just so cool. And then
Miss Quetzalcoatl.
and then later on, Warhammer made their lizard
let me-
men, and
let
they
me
put
show
them
you guys
in
something.
the same type of thing. So I was like, "Oh, that's very cool." Oh, hi!
So I don't know if you've seen that, but that's Finslayer.
I haven't. That's my new sword. Look at that putty. It's putty.
Oh man, that thing is encrusted.
Yeah.
Wow, man!
Yep.
Holy crap, dude!
And you
And
know,
to be clear, again, it is 100% manipulating you.
and
Clearly, because I would not be caught dead with that motherfucking flashy thing
yeah,
otherwise. Holy shit.
and don't worry about telling him how great he is. He knows. But
Um,
but you might as well just do it just on the good side, just to
You know.
stay on his good side.
Do you not realize how bad that is? Like Grandolith does not like he wears either drab.
Yeah,
ass gray
that
or-
that sword sticks out like a sore thumb on Grandolith
That's-
because you are all gray and then flashy. It's like a disco ball hanging at your side.
It is. It is. You have to wrap it in shadow.
People would definitely say how pretty of a sword that is. Too bad it's too small for her.
Yeah. You know who would love that sword? Your card. Anyway, all right. So,
I know who else would get a sword.
who?
Zayd.
Zayd. Oh yeah, Zayd would. Oh yeah, that would be yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Although Zayd and the sword might argue a lot.
How dare you do this to me?
All right, so you
Idiots.
guys took a long rest. You guys all have the boon of a hero's feast. I don't know if I already rolled it, but let me re-roll it again just because why not? And if it's terrible, then we'll go back to the other roll, or I'll just re-roll it. Because I can do that. I'm the DM, you guys know. I don't know if you know this. I can re-roll
Yeah,
as many
I
times as
realize
I want.
this.
It's cheating, but I can do it. All right, 14 extra hit points at the start of the day.
Oh, I like temporary hit points. 14.
Yeah, let's go. Give me those temporary hit points.
Yeah, you're gonna need them.
I do. I need every single bit of hit points I can get.
You guys are also immune to, well, you guys, hold on. Hero's Feast it's immune to poison
Yeah, buddy.
or resistant to poison. Hang on. Heroes, I'm doing this wrong again. There you go. Hero's Feast, okay.
Can I donate mine to Volodar? Because he'll probably need them more than I do.
No, you can't.
Sincerely.
You bring forth
Sincerely.
You bring forth a great feast, including magnificent food and drink. The feast takes 1 hour to consume. Okay, here. Creature partakes several benefits. You're cured of all diseases and poisons, which, is, you're not that you don't have to worry about that. But you become immune to poison and immune to being frightened for the next 24 hours.
That's
You also have all wisdom saving throws with advantage.
oh, I need that so bad.
And, of course, the hit point maximum increases by that 14 for 24 hours.
Grandolith is not wise, guys. He is not.
So when you
He's
guys
smart.
are leaving, you do have the, like you said, the case of the interesting portal to the south.
I don't need sword.
which I don't know if you've noticed, but we're gonna just basically have Goldborn and Cutler in tow, kind of thing. But I don't know if you've noticed, but Ferraris has basically stayed up by the portal, kind of watching the portal.
All right.
So what is the plan?
Well, Januka, being that it's Tess in charge, I probably think that you should probably make the plan.
Well, we can go back and resupply ourselves, which didn't use that much, but more supplies is always a good thing. Or we can go explore this portal. I know how to get to the portal if we find another whatever circle thingy it is. And we can go through and learn that place because Ferreira Six is outside the City of Glass, which is our eventual destination, but I don't think we're quite ready to do that yet, but we'll see.
So you're able to open the portal now?
No, the portal's open.
I can, yes, Ferrari's helped me learn how to make portals, so I can get to this spot. And
Okay.
only this spot.
Okay. So your plan is to go through this portal and learn that portal coordinates, basically?
Yep.
And all right, I don't see a downside to this plan.
Well, the only downside
only-
is. Oh, go ahead.
We don't know what's on the other side of this portal.
But there's
Like
one more.
it
There's
says,
one more.
it's your downside.
There's one more slight downside though. So the other downside is that if you get over to the other side, and Tessa cannot decipher the coordinates on the other side, shortly after you guys go through, the portal closes, and Tessa knows that. So
Okay,
if you
so now
can't-
we have a downside.
So that
But
means
said
that
I know how to get back to this spot.
yeah. You know how to get back to this spot, so you can still reopen it. But if you can't decipher the coordinates on the other side, you
Yes.
can't get back to that spot.
Which we can't get to now, so it don't really matter.
Well, you can get
Correct.
to there through the portal.
Right.
But if you go through, you can't decipher. You can get back, but then you can't get back to that other spot again. So
Right.
here's
So
here's what I'm saying is now you have a shortcut to the place that you're ultimately heading, even though you think you might not be ready for it. But you can either go there now and risk being stuck there and having to do whatever you have to do to go back or forward and whatever, or when you think you're ready to go there, you could just leave this open. The downside of that is you risk something else going through the portal and it closing anyways.
I would like to finish out this whole Quagoth thing. I'm quite tired of being a Quagoth.
Okay, so let's
Do you
I
still
agree. Let's
look
take
like
care
it?
of that. Leave the Rockseer, that fucking dirty elf. We'll leave him here to watch the portal for the time being. Well, I don't like elves. You can't trust them. Pointy-eared bastard.
You are an elf.
Ah, yes. Who would ever trust a being that can't shapeshift? That would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right. Or at least step through the shadows. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Right.
Just don't,
Well,
don't
anyways.
close the
No,
portal.
I can't shapeshift or step through shadows, so does that mean you guys don't trust me?
I'm sorry, Januka. I can't trust anyone who's honest all the time.
You know I'm honest all the
I know
time.
all about those honest people. That you can't trust them as far as you can throw them.
Trust me the most?
Oh no. The ramifications.
It sounds like an acceptable risk to take and see if she can decipher the other side of the portal, especially if we can portal back.
I would also say it's a very it's a very calculated risk. It's a very good risk to take.
Now,
So,
if I may offer, we
My
the Quagoths, we do want to go check cause they had like a whole area that I never got to see.
yeah.
I'm just saying, it might be a little extra gear, loot available now that I'm essentially their god.
Okay. So let's take care of that. Come back, and come through the portal and go through guns a-blazing. I mean, that just seems like the smartest thing to do is go through guns blazing. Pop as many potions as we can before we step through and go in, just fireball on anything that moves.
I do like the hint of a plan that is.
I mean, there may be nothing there.
Who's not fireable?
Making noise going through may not be the wisest move. And try things.
I do like trying things.
Wisdom is a learned trait, and I haven't had that kind of time. I'm only 300 years old. It's like patience.
Jeez, you're only 100?
300.
Oh,
Relax, child.
that's good.
Ooh, for a second there, I thought we were traveling with a child.
Me too.
Anywho, I think we should risk it.
I do agree with
We're in
that.
agreement.
Flag off first, though.
Paragraphs first, I don't care which order we do it. Just don't close the portal. We'll deal with that.
So maybe
Deal.
some of us go deal with the Quiet Goth situation, the rest guard the portal.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
And
I
being that-
am going with Foldar to make sure he doesn't drink himself dead.
Mhm. Isn't that
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Although I do have a question. What is exactly is our business with the Quaggoth?
I don't quite know.
Golgadar has
I
become their
didn't
god.
read the tale of how we got here in the Qui-Goth situation, in which I had accidentally originally planned to turn into a Qui-Goth to get them to fight the Hook Horrors for us, but we ended up defeating them all before they could do that. So now, as a result, because of what happened in the fight earlier, I am a floating Qui-Goth who used magic. To them, I appear a little more holier than I should appear. And since we just defeated the greatest of enemies, I may be their messiah.
Like his semi-godhood
So
and take everything of value they have.
that's like sounds like that's more of a you thing.
Yes, and we should exploit that.
All I remember is screaming at one of them and run away in terror. So
Well, I
Make a
think the
good
two
point.
of us should stay here and keep an eye on the Rock Elf anyhow, Januka. I'm sure we can trust the two of them to not cause any trouble.
Yeah,
We'll see about that, but
of course, the two of us are the most trustworthy
Important
and
to
most
know,
certainly trouble-free.
I have a penalty to my wisdom score, so yeah.
well, that's okay. Same time it'll get better.
well,
I know how to
as
fight.
much,
I don't know how to leave.
I will say as much as the Kragos may be helpful, I'm very curious about the portal and want to get back to it, so I'm going to make sure Voldar doesn't dilly-dally.
Right. That's what I'm expecting, is you to keep him
Well-
from dilly-dallying.
So it's
And
not like they have any books in the Qui-Goth camp. I hardly think I would be there for very long.
I should probably turn into a Quagroth too when we do this.
Yes, I think that would be the best decision to avoid any
Alright.
kind of unneeded explanation.
I don't speak Undercommon, but
Do not worry. I will handle all of the conversation. As oft I do.
I will stab you if you take too long.
So
He's gonna
Yeah, we
introduce-
both know that's not going to
Right.
do anything.
so I guess that leaves me, Cutler, and
Grandolph.
to take and guard the portal until you get back.
Yeah. It's such a wise decision. I feel like this is the greatest move we could make.
Perfect. I'm glad we're in
Alright.
agreement.
In fact,
I
I think it would be
shapeshift into
folly
Quagroth.
for anyone else to go with them too.
So by the way, if you would, my character should be back down to her normal size after the long rest.
And then Grandolin is talking still not the tent. I just wanted to point out.
What's that?
Because the tent is where you fought Fin Slayer, but you never actually ended up putting your smoke in there.
You're breaking up. That's all I know.
Something about Finslayer.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
What? What'd you do?
I was breaking up apparently.
You broke it, yeah.
Yeah, you.
I was just saying that Finslayer was at the tent and he hadn't been at the tent.
I will leave my Steel Defender with you guys because
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because Grindel, your token never made it to the tent, so he was
Oh.
so you found Finslayer through I don't know, telekinesis or something. I don't know, but, you know.
We just started theater of minding at that point, so I never moved my token. I mean, I do that a lot.
Okay, this
Like when I was
Quagoth
young?
here. Wait, where did Voladar go?
I'm right here. I'm right next to the Qui-Gon.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Yes. If you go watch any of the things I DM, a lot of the time I'm theater of minding, and like we don't even change them.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, that's really funny.
Water users don't.
There you go. Okay.
Yes, it helped if I tell the party that we were doing
Now,
theater.
move
of
your
mind at
character for a second there, Voladar. I want to see something. Okay, it didn't work.
that- It's a trick.
Never mind.
Oh, you paired them together for a second.
Yeah, it only works. It only works for me for some reason. That's weird.
He's trying to port the community.
I was trying to. I think you have to group you and him together in order for it to work.
I can do that. See? Well, I grouped me and the white together, but I don't have control over him, so I can't group him.
Yeah. You don't have control over the Quagoth. Yeah. So, all right. But basically, he follows you. Is the point. All
Okay.
right. So, are you going south, or are you guys headed toward the portal? Like, looks like a bunch of people are headed toward the portal.
They're
Some of
headed
us-
towards the portal. We're headed back to the Qui-Gon camp.
Oh, okay. So who's all going to the Quagoth camp?
Me, Tessa, and my
Qui-Gon.
little white friend.
Okay.
Yep, both Foldar and I are Kragroth.
All right. Hold on. Let me just do something real quick here.
Dude, I'm gray now,
All right.
and I'm that little. 4'4" is extremely tall for an elf.
I was referring to the white. Well, I'm little white friend. I'm not little.
Okay.
I'll call his
That's-
granddad.
that's,
I feel like he's really
what-
short. I can never find important stuff on 5th edition file sheets. You know why?
All right. So who's going south is Quagoth and Tessa and Foladar, correct? In the white.
Yeah.
Okay. When you come into Area 6 there, which you've already seen, which was a guard post for Quagoths, but you come around into another area. Oh, okay. Hold on. You see a bunch of stuff there, and it's a lie. It's a bald-faced lie. Okay. You see what appears to be remnants of perhaps a Quagoth living space. It is definitely like quickly abandoned. Like, you know, there's still like some smoldering coals here and there. There's tattered furs and, you know, some and like some bedding and stuff like that. All looks like it's been just left there, and there's the whole cavern looks just extremely empty.
I turn to the Qui-Gon and I just go, "Speak. Why does this place seem so lifeless?"
And you speak Undercommon, right?
Yes. So before
So-
I wasn't speaking it, and now
so-
I'm just.
Okay, you see him shocked that you know the language, and then he just kind of like, you know, kind of hits himself in the forehead, like of course he knows the language. He's
Yeah.
too mighty to speak it to me, but now he says, oh, thank you, Great One, for bestowing on me the language of my peoples. And he says, we withdraw, we flee, we go to down in other cave.
Why flee when the battle has been won?
Oh, no, this is before. No, many Hookor come out of the ceiling.
I see. Well, you have no more hook horror to fear.
Yes, Great
I-
One, we should tell the other tribe.
Let us.
And
So I am a Qui-Gon, factually.
and he says, "Oh no, you are greater than Quaggoth. You are Quaggoth God." And he keeps going around here.
I like the sound of that.
And he goes,
Qui-Gon.
he goes this way. Beep. Slowly but surely.
This is going pretty well. I say this as a.
I doubt that.
So we just travel up the very narrow cave, float because I have to maintain the illusion.
Okay, over here, he says, he says, forgive Jumba. He says, me not know what you know, probably everything, but this over here, and he points to this, other opening where there's you can see it opens up into a rather somewhat large cavern, and he says, we no go there. Pool, how you say, haunted. And then he continues south.
I was going to just say, what's a haunting to a god, but I really need to not bite off more than I can chew here. And then it's funny to talk about hauntings when you have an undead white standing next to me.
Yeah, so he was pointing up this way, and he said the pool is haunted.
Yeah. We'll come back to that if there's time. Let's just see if we can get some reward here.
All right, so he, hold on, let me grab this guy here. He continues down, and you see a small army of Quaggoth, 20 or so.
All right. Have my dagger ready.
That's a skirmish
Put that down. But what are you doing?
You see one of them walk up to the guy right away, and you hear him say, Jumba, who have you brought? I have not seen one quite like this.
That's one, though. Okay, so visual here.
Because you still have the wings, correct?
Wings of flying, equipped, floating in the air. Darkness is like swirling about me. And I just kind of slowly descend a little further down from the air.
He says, no, Melka, this god of Quaggoth. And he says, Melka says, no god of Quaggoth. He says, yes, god of Quaggoth. His name Fodar.
I just roll with Fodar. and then just to make it even more convincing, right?
No, he didn't say Fodar. He didn't use all the letters.
Yeah,
he said
Fodar. I'm rolling with Fodar.
Fodar.
just to make it convincing, I just shadow step
like you have
behind that one Qui-Gon specifically.
Like you have faux radar, but Fodar.
So like, I just want me to waste shadow step and just be behind him.
Okay.
What is your name, mortal?
He spins and he's somewhat horrified. He says, "Oh, forgive Melka. Melka not mean to offend." And he says, and Jumba like smacks Melka in the back of the head, like, "See me told you, you know." You like, and he says, we are Quaggoth army. And he talks about when you guys get into that cave, you guys see hold on one second here. There are a total of about 20 Quaggoth there. You see one of the bigger Quaggoths finally come up out of the middle, and he says, Melka, what you doing? He says, me speaking to Quaggoth God. He says, Melka, do you need to die today? And Melka says,
who are you to deign death to one of my own?
He says, I am Yald. Quaggoth Yald. He says, you should speak to me, should you not?
I did choose
do it. You can
to.
You can do an intelligence check or a history check if you wanted to.
I'm using context here in real time, which I would assume like Fodar would just be like, oh yeah, so you're the leader.
Yeah. So you would assume that Yald is something similar to a Jarl.
You said it's between history and what?
Like history or straight intelligence.
Yeah, let's go history here. I'm weirdly enough, despite my history being proficient, I've always seemed to fail at that particular mark.
It's because you're so good at it.
Right? Just
But you have
just-
you have advantage on this history check though, right? Because it does pertain to books you've read, right? Books on history.
Well, canonically speaking, Polar doesn't know anything about the deep dark, I mean the underdark.
No, well, you know, probably not. But I mean, stuff you might have read in
But I'll
books.
still take the advantage.
Stuff
But I got 19.
stuff you might have read in books. But so
Yeah.
the 19 tells you that it's similar to the word jarl, and it's
Which, you know.
it's JALD, but he's calling himself
Yard.
the Yald.
Well, he tried.
Like Jarl
Uh,
is JARL, and Yald is JALD. That kind of thing. Anyway, so
I float above him a little bit, and I just go, "For you who speaks on behalf of this community, show your head," which is me just saying bow.
he says, yes, and he kind of like bows slightly, you know. Not too deep a bow because you feel like with that 19 history check, you feel like it's some other like similar things where if he bows too
Yeah, he
deeply,
can't bow too much.
if he
It's
bows
gonna be
too
a-
much,
it's
then
gonna make him
everybody
look
else,
weak.
everybody else and all his people will need to bow below him, kind of thing, you know, like that. So
Yeah, which I would appreciate honestly from these people.
yeah,
I just so now I'm just gonna go ahead and spin a tale here. Rejoice! I've heard your cries, your pleas, and I've driven back the hook horror menace.
I will also say
You-
the 19 allows you to understand that the Yald, while not the exact same as the Jarl, is more of a war chieftain, a war leader.
Nice. Where was he at?
He's right next to you.
People were losing.
He's
No, where was he at? People were losing.
Oh yeah.
Hiding clearly.
I didn't say he was doing good at it. I just
You have kept your people alive, and for that you have my respect. But you may return to your lands that I have reclaimed in the name of the Qualgoth.
he says, oh, thank you. He says, must go see the Thonot now.
Lead me. I say, pretending I know what that is.
So off to your the west there. He goes up this way, but off to the west, you notice that there was a cave that another like tunnel that you passed on the way in. So he goes up this way. You guys follow him, and the entire 20 dudes that are there get in sort of a procession, double file line behind you guys and start following you into the cave.
I'm just looking at Tessa and I'm like, this is working out great. And then we, of course, follow our way in.
If we die in here, you're the first to go.
Every time she makes a joke about death, I'm just like, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You can't kill what's already undead. Unlife? I don't know what I have right now.
Unish, deadish.
Well, I will probably join you because I have the same.
We'll be fine.
So
We'll be fine.
as you guys go up into that thing, you get the whole, Quaggoth, what you want to call that detachment following you or whatever, right? Including the
Yeah.
Yald close on your heels, along with the guy that is basically your, wants to be your flunky now.
God, Jumba.
Jumba.
Priest.
Right, whatever.
Yeah, so he comes up behind you, and as you guys come up, you notice that the Quaggoths, just kind of part like the Red Sea, and you see that a rather a rather well-dressed Quaggoth comes towards you, and he says, "Oh, oh, thank you." He says, "He says, must go see the Thonot now." A rather well-dressed Quaggoth comes towards you, 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 between the parting. And of course, well dressed means he's wearing something. Most of the Quaggoths are wearing loincloths and nothing else, if nothing or nothing. And he comes up and he says, "Greetings, Great One."
It is honor. I am honored.
He says,
I'm sure you have heard the news.
he says, "Yes, I have." And then he switches languages. And you speak Elvish?
I
I think
do.
I do actually.
That's
So,
what I
so
get.
anyone who speaks Elvish, you hear him say, it is with great tidings that you bless us." He says, "I know not who you are." He says, "But neither do they." And he spreads his arms wide. He says, "To them you are a savior and a god." He says, "Let us keep it that way."
Yeah, I don't speak Elvish, so I just nod. And I look at
I-
Tessa like,
And I respond in Elvish, being like, "That makes sense. As long as we don't die, won't kill you guys. So, all good."
and I just nod again, hoping that she didn't threaten.
Okay.
Like my sole hope is that she didn't threaten in Elvish. And I'm just like,
He switches back to Undercommon. He says, "Oh," and he kind of bows, just the slightest look of a bow, like just a nod, basically, and says, "Oh, Great One," he says, "it is so gracious of you to allow your underlings to speak, especially the god language."
yes, I have bequeathed you this ability. Do not take it for granted.
He says, you see him kind of shake his head, and he says, switches back to Elvish. He says, "Please, how may I help you this day, now that you've freed us from this Hokora terror?"
Once again, I look to Tessa. And I want to be clear, every time I'm looking to Tessa, I'm trying to make it seem like I know how to speak Elvish. I just don't have the urge to do so right now. So I'm just like,
You're bequeathing to Tessa each time you look at her the ability to speak
right?
Elvish.
So I'm just looking over to her and nodding to have her speak.
I will nod back and being like, we could use some supplies if you have any you are willing to bequeath us.
And once again, I just nod.
Okay, he says in Undercommon to the rest of the Quaggoth, he says like, "Get them supplies. Bring them offerings." And of course they bring you like, all of a sudden there's just like heaps of meat, a couple sacks of grain, some like provision type stuff, a couple like spears and stuff thrown at your feet, that kind of thing. Water skins. Some coinage. Here, let me do this here.
Nice. Tessa, I speak to you in common real quick, which I'm sure undercommoners will know is common. What other languages do we share? Do we speak Dwarvish?
110 copper
Goblin?
pieces.
Nice.
I speak Thieves' Cant, obviously. Sylvan, Goblin, Gnomish.
All right, let's speak Goblin real quick. As to completely obscure.
He switches back to the God speech, which is Elvish in this case. He switches back to Elvish, and he says, "Please, we have not much. We are but Quaggoth." He says, "But there is a good chance, if you can clear out the haunted cave to the north, there is something good waiting there. Many have died trying."
Good as
Either-
in like magical artifacts?
He says, I know not, but many have died trying, including enemies and friends of the Quaggoth.
In Goblin, I just speak to Tessa and I just go, hey, can you kind of let them know that we've more or less destroyed the military hierarchy of the Hook Horse? They're going to be a lot more disheveled and generally unorganized.
He's mentioning that there's a potentially magic artifact in that haunted cave that he's now asking us to clear.
I'm sorry, did you say a artifact?
He's not 100% sure what it is, so we're kind of going in blind.
Well,
if we do.
those weren't really his words per se. He's just said he knows that there's something good up there because people have died trying to get to whatever's up there.
I like the idea that Tessa thinks wholeheartedly, like she tells me it's an artifact, and Folodar, purveyor of knowledge, is just like, did you say artifact?
He says,
Untold history.
he says, he switches to the Quaggoth language, and you can see, he says, the dim cave, and all the Quaggoth around him quiet, like just like dead silence, and they start backing away from him actually. And he says, the dim cave happened in my grandfather's time. He says, a surface worlder came here, it is said, with many treasures, and chose to hide them here, but was inexplicably killed. And he says, if you defeat the spirit of the dead rogue, adventurer, whatever he was, then you will be able to access his treasure.
So be it. I will end the curse placed on the Quaggoth people. And I will return to you the prosperity of the caves.
Now, since you're there right there, Tessa, I will say that you do note that the Thonot, even though he's well dressed for a Quaggoth and he doesn't, like, which is like not much, he's wearing like a mantle, he's got like a crown made of some kind of weird ivy, he's got some more clothes on than he's just got clothes on at all. So, but you do notice, what catches your eye is he's wearing a pair of fine gold bracelets set with small pearls.
Treasure?
Could I tell if they're magical from where I am?
They are definitely probably not magical, but they are probably worth a good amount of money. Like, just judging from the stuff you've seen in the past and the stuff, these things would fetch a small fortune.
I speak in Elvish. A little extra offering in some shiny materials would go a long ways into preparing preparing your god.
He says,
Once again, I just nod.
he says, he says, yes, he says, well, he says in Elvish, he says, first of all, you tread on me, child. He says, you are irritating me. He says, what could I offer?
I mean, those bracelets look nice.
I don't know what's happening, so I just
You
nod
know
every
you're
time
muted, Joe?
Tessa speaks.
I don't know if you're muted. Okay. So he says, but I really like these bracelets. He says,
So do
Perhaps-
I.
he says, perhaps I could offer you their value instead.
You can. I'm looking over at Tessa and I'm like, I'm confused. Is this conversation going well or not?
That could be amenable.
He says, I could offer you the value of the bracelets in coin.
That's good enough.
Or he says, or actually, he says it would probably be partially coin and other jewelry.
That's doable.
Okay, so he brings you. So he says like a word. You're not 100% sure what he's saying, but it's something like snick snack or whatever like that. So, and then all of a sudden, one of the other Quaggoths comes up holding a small coffer. He opens it, and inside you can see it's just piled with gold and gems and jewelry and stuff like that. And he pulls out 2,000 gold pieces worth of jewelry and hands it to you. And then he grabs 200 platinum and hands it to you. So basically, you all in all, you've got 4,000 gold worth of platinum and jewelry. So 200 platinum pieces.
I turn over to Tess and I just go, "What did you say to him?"
And 2,000 gold pieces worth of jewelry. And you hear him switch to Quaggoth again. You can tell whenever he switches to Quaggoth, he's doing it quite intentionally. And he says, "Of course, we know your power is immense, Great One. And even if you cannot get rid of the haunted pond, if you cannot defeat the dim cave, you are of course welcome to these offerings from us in our appreciation of your attempt."
Your words please me, except for the inability to conquer the haunted. I am a god of you, Quaggoth, and as such, the prosperity of my people is promised.
You hear him switch back to Elvish, and he says you almost directly to Tessa. He says, "Your friend is a good actor. I appreciate his ability."
That's his best quality.
I just nod again.
All right. So that being said, they all kind of want to accompany you up to the dim cave. And you hear this like big like ruckus. The only thing is they're only gonna get about as far as the entrance to the dim cave because they're all that afraid of it. They only go by it. They only go by it if they absolutely have to, like because it passes other areas.
Real quick, can I summon my other white now?
Can you summon your other white?
Yeah, because remember I have two, but it's been a long rest.
Well, the other one died.
I lost one in that.
The other one died, right? Do you have to summon it using a dead body, or do you just summon them?
I just summoned them. And
Okay,
then
yeah.
Then
yes, you
let me
could.
check real quick.
Yes, you could.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure that I have two.
Talk to Foldar and Goblin and be like, "Hey, doesn't believe us and spend their time in prayer while we do this."
Yeah, you realize that the Quaggoth chieftain knows you're not a Quaggoth god.
Yeah, he's well aware.
And
He has intelligence.
And he's way more intelligent than any Quaggoth you've ever seen. You know, like obviously this is the reason he's the Thonot.
In order to do this, we need to grab the others. And
I take that back. I take that back. The Yald goes up with you. The Yald goes all the way to the entrance of the cave.
And Goblin, I just say, hey, why did he have so much stuff? I mean, the rest of them gave us like a couple of coppers, which is great for our little our Grail buddy, but like...
I did grab some food for everyone, so we have enough. I mean, I know we don't keep a track of that, but I just want to say, grab food for everyone, not just for us.
Yeah, no, it's just good. That's just good character play. Yeah, I gotta make sure we have food. But I'm just wondering why he had so much money on his own. And those gold bracers.
The top are always rich, man. I don't know what
The top are always rich.
Right? He
Right.
sees the top 1% of Qui-Gon.
Well, he is essentially the chieftain and the king. But the other thing is like I would even say I would also say with the 19 history check that you made from before, I would say that you would kind of get the idea that any wealth is probably his, and anything that the Quaggoth need to buy or whatever is his decision to make. He's basically kind of like the father of the tribe, like, so to speak.
Excuse me.
We do need to grab the others.
We probably should, but this Jarl's with us.
Oh, please. I speak to him in Elvish.
Yeah, he gets about not the Thonot, just the Yald.
No, that's not. Yeah, the Jarl doesn't
The
speak
war
English.
leader. The war leader. He's the only one. He's the only one. The Thonot would have came, but he's busy placating everybody.
I tell him in Elvish, we need to go grab our companions to do this. Can you make sure that the Quaggoths stay away so we don't break this illusion we've made?
He says.
Yeah, he doesn't understand it.
He says, y'all not understand what underling says. Great one.
My underling is
Fodar.
speaking the tongue of the gods. Forgive her.
Yes,
We will be bringing in some assistance.
y'all not
from-
understand the great speech.
We will be bringing in assistance from powerful warriors to help us conquer this haunted being.
Yes. Yald is done now?
Correct. Go
Okay.
to your people and lead. Mighty war chieftain Yald. I give him a title.
Yald looks somewhat pleased and heads back. Like he heads back, and it's quicker than he should, but also he's going slow enough to make it seem like he's not a chicken shit.
I want to tell you when I said I gave him a title, the title I literally was about to give him was Yald the Fearless. As he walks away, hopefully never having
It's
to
like
do
I
it.
don't want to be anywhere near this pond.
All right, there we have it. We have our room to do what we need to do.
Okay, so are you guys going to get ready and go to, to go grab your companions?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay,
We're going to go grab
Before
our
you
companions.
do that,
Okay.
Daniel, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. So before you do that, let's go to the other group, and you guys are just
Can we-
standing there in front of the portal this whole time.
Can we just one thing before they do that? Can we kind of skip going all the way back and then all the way back?
Yeah, we'll
here?
we'll hand
Or
wave
like
that. But
tokens?
we'll hand wave that. But I just
Okay.
wanted to see what would they be doing during the the interim is kind of, what I'm saying.
Yeah. we
Like
did
like
talk
like you
about
guys these guys are gone for probably a good 15-20 minutes at least before they get back to you. So in that 15-20 minutes, what are you guys doing, if anything?
Just starting the portal, feeding the growl.
No, the girl's
Sir
not
Grump.
with you. The
Oh, I
girl.
thought it was with me.
No, he was with James and you back at the orc camp, and James got teleported back again, and
Oh,
so
okay.
the Grella's back at the orc camp, probably trying to nibble on the chieftain's copper bracelets and pissing him off. But
To be 100% honest,
it's like somebody's
you
pets left
guys
there.
arm
Right.
wrestling or something.
No, I thought it was with us. That was just going to be part of what I was going to do was feed him and make sure the growl was taken care of. But since he's not here,
Of course, the bride to be thinks the Grella is the greatest thing since sliced bread, like a new puppy, and they get along famously. So
What's that? Randall will probably just kind of kick back in a spot, maybe sit and as in and out of, communion with his own god and patron and all that, and just kind of.
okay. All right, then.
I will tell Graham this is like, well, if you want, if you think that sword clashes with your outfit, I can hold it for you till you want to use it.
Yeah, sure you'd like that.
Okay, what alignment is Folidar? Do you know?
Lawful good, I believe.
Okay, and then lawful
Let
good,
me double
really?
check.
Folidar?
I know it's a shock to you,
Wow. Okay.
isn't it? Nope, I'm neutral good.
Okay.
I thought so too because I was like, I'm tentatively chaotic and tentatively lawful.
Okay. And then Tessa is chaotic neutral, correct?
Tessa is chaotic evil.
Chaotic evil. Okay.
Yeah, I was
okay.
she's evil.
So is Jessa a different alignment? She is, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Jessa is neutral evil.
Neutral evil. Okay. Oh, that's almost worse in some ways. But all right. So okay. So as you guys are getting ready to turn around and head back to grab the other, group, you see a form appear over the water, and it stares at you ominously. One second here. It says, "You will die like your friends."
What friends? None of our friends have died.
All who have came before you. You skin bags.
Skin bag is quite an offensive term, sir.
He
But I
says-
suppose you wouldn't know anything about skin.
He says, "I care not," and he kind of like floats away and disappears.
And he's real fun at parties.
So okay, so we're gonna hand wave. You guys go back. You guys grab them.
Yep.
Situation.
We explained the skin bag comment and stuff.
I know it's an odd thing, and it's at a random time. But what we'll do is we'll give Grandolith a piety point. What's
I'll
that?
take it.
Random dancing. We'll give Grandolith random dancing. Okay, there. Damn it. Okay, there we go. No, I don't want to move the portal. I just want to move these guys.
Let's see what that does.
We're trying. Yeah, we're having. All right, sounds good. Let me move you guys up here. Grandolith. You've already have your echo summoned, so I think you can have your echo summoned indefinitely. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
The only I think only the conditions that get rid of it are you getting rid of it, or the conditions that get rid of it, like it being more than 30 feet away from you for longer than a round or whatever. All right, so you guys get all back there to the cave there, to the dim dark cave.
Now, I'm guessing they explain what's going on along the way.
Yes.
Definitely.
There's
Yeah, I definitely told you he called us a skin bag.
yeah.
Up in spirit, did they call this a skin bag? Okay.
Yep. And you do see that in the pool is like stock still, like it's like clear as glass, and you can see through the pool some somewhat algae covered bones near the front of the pool. You figure whatever killed this adventurer is long since dead. But yeah, one second. Let me find where'd he go?
There we go.
Okay.
Ghost of Reverence.
But you can see somewhat in the distance. You can see some sort of debris or detritus that kind of like looks like it's something more than just rocks or whatever on the ground.
Can I use my pet paladin's divine sense once?
You can if you want to. Do you want to?
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably guaranteed that there's already undead, but
That's no problem for the new Blood Queen over here.
Okay, you notice that there's an undead right here, and what did you call it, Volodar? Spirit of Reverence?
I call him the Ghost of Reverence.
Ghost of Reverence. And as soon as that happens, you see that ghost appear, and it looks enraged, and you're gonna roll initiative. Hold on, wait, before you roll initiative, let me clear all the
I was trying to
previous
talk to him,
turns.
but hey, looking at
Previous turns. Okay, now you can, don't forget to click on your token and then roll initiative.
I have a way with words with these guys. And then I say that, and then we're immediately in battle.
Of course, just to say it, on our way here, I cast my gear shield, so
Okay.
it's up before.
Yep.
This is the worst roll I have ever rolled for initiative, ever. It is a just straight up critical failure. No!
Yeah, it's okay.
My initiative plays off yours very much, almost every time, full of ours.
Every time.
You know, it's okay. You say that, and I rolled a 1 for initiative, so.
So did
We
Wow.
all rolled a 1 for initiative. That's
Except
the
for
only
me.
one who rolled a high number here.
Well, it's not that high. I only rolled a 15.
we? Can I use this
And
word?
it's still not enough to go first either.
Nope.
Can you use an inspiration
God.
on your initiative? Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
I mean, I would allow it. Sure, why not? It's low enough that it
Oh, yeah,
doesn't
I
really
will.
matter a whole lot. But
D6,
I
right?
was,
Yep,
yeah, I was
D6.
about to do that.
there you go.
There.
He got the 6
Let's go
too.
to 11.
That just makes you go before me. That is-
All I wanted
that-
was to get to go before you, so that you can just support action this time instead of me.
Okay. Oh Lord. We're gonna
What
use
would-
Come save me this time.
we're gonna use the hook horror. We're gonna use no, we don't want to use the hook horror. We will use something else.
Would this count as a D20 test?
No. That's 2024 rules. I mean, but I mean, I guess in a way, I guess it still would. But I
Yeah.
mean,
No, I was just wondering if I could use one of my lucky points to re-roll my initiative.
oh, what? So yeah, because that's a D20 test. Yeah, that's. Hold on, let me look at what lucky is. Because
You guys are gonna leave me behind in the 1, huh?
that one. Here it is. 1 second. 3 luck points. Ability check, saving throw. Yes. Then yes, you can, because it's an ability check. It's a dexterity check. Initiative is technically a dexterity check.
Okay, I'm going to re-roll my initiative because I really don't want to be going dead last.
Everyone's just leaving me behind. I have to sit in my critical failure.
That's better.
All right.
Just slightly.
All right.
Is
So
that,
now you go
is
before
that re-rolling
Brandon.
your initiative? There you go. All right. What's your dex, by the way, Januka?
My dex is 12.
12.12. All right. So I was looking. 1 second. I'm going to use a campfire, and that'll be end around. All right. So, the specter comes over toward you, Foladar, because as it would, and
Yeah.
it reaches out one of its hands and tries to attack you. What I would say is everybody here kind of has this aura of dread from this thing, but because you guys are fearless from the potion or the hero's feast, you guys don't experience any of the dread from the.
Furthermore, does he not have an aura of dread for me?
I don't know. Does he?
As I'm currently leaking out.
What is
auras.
what does your undead mantle do? Your Crypt Lord mantle.
Let me just double check the Crypt Lord's mantle real quick. Hold on. Where is it? It's a lot of things we've collected over the years. Boy, I wish this was an alphabetical order.
So Foladar, what is your AC 18? Yeah.
No, you can just say he met it. Let's not. Well, actually, I think mine is 20, but I think he still met it.
It's 18 on the thing, but
Okay.
what's you got a reaction or something you can do?
I'm still trying to pull up the mantle.
Oh yeah, the Crypt Lord mantle.
I can't find it. Yeah, I'm looking for it in the listing, but I can't see it.
It's
So
you're looking up. You're looking for Foladar's relic.
Oh, right. It starts off Foldar's relic. Let me just go through this real
Undead
quick.
eminence. Undead within 30 feet recognize you as their sovereign will not attack unless ordered or magically compelled. Okay.
Is he not an undead? I'm just saying.
In that case, so he comes over to attack you. When he gets within the 20 feet, he shifts over to Jinyuka, swipes to hit at Jinyuka, and misses.
Oh, come at me. I got
I hope he's confused as to why he did that.
And then he does. He looks very confused. Like if you could see a confused look on a Spectre's face, he is definitely somewhat confused. And then so let's see that was from here to there to there.
This is not his fighting, actually. I'm relaxed.
And he instead goes this way. He just flies right through Jinyuka and turns around over to here. And if you say something to him, Foladar,
I do.
what would it be?
I would simply say, because I'm not even really using my ability yet, but I would simply say, "Are you ready to speak now?"
Let me look again. Double check. He says, "Yeah," and you can see him gritting his teeth, like something is pulling at him, like he is just like, "Rah!" He says, "Yes, my king."
Excellent. How did you die?
He says, "A cave monster."
So why haunt? That seems a pretty normal death in adventurer.
He says, "Unfinished business, I suppose."
Which is?
He says, and you see him like he stops fighting. If you guys want, do you guys want me to stop combat, or do you guys want to fight? Or do you guys want to fight the thing?
I vote to stop it just because we literally can't elude a ghost.
Okay, well I'm just going to stop combat momentarily. I got the turn order still up as normal if we need it, but
Okay.
So he flies over here. This is assuming everybody's going to stop attacking him for a moment. And
Yeah, the only thing I would do, because I'm Tesla and love to mess with everyone, is I want to use I want to attempt to use my dagger,
The render control.
Command Undead. As an action, choose Undead that you see within 6 feet. Make a charisma saving throw against my DC.
okay. What's your
And if
DC? Do
it
you know?
fails, it is 15.
Tessa can't let me have anything. They did it. Okay, cool.
Okay.
He says.
Anyways, back to calling me his king.
he says. He floats through you guys and comes over here, and he just like angrily just kind of throws his arm down, like gesturing toward the water. He's like, "This."
Let's. I'm gonna inspect. Perception.
Okay.
Because he's just saying this, and I'm just like, I don't think you understand how words work.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Perceiving.
We can all do that, right?
Yes, you guys can all do
I would
a
hope
perception
so.
check if you
I
want.
desperately need it.
You guys can all do a perception check if you would like.
I'm not very strong in perception. I just realized that.
When did Misty stuff become a second level
14.
spell? Jesus Christ.
Wow.
It is.
Yeah, apparently. And my spell list is a second level spell. I don't get it.
He says,
What am I doing? Making a perception check? Hold on.
Perception check.
yeah,
I
perception
don't
check.
remember where that's at. There it is.
So
No, it's not it.
Steph, you got a 15.
Yeah.
Deontay, you got
14
a
for me.
14.
I got a 15.
15. Okay, Januka's the only one who doesn't really notice where it is. Cutler should be here with us too. I don't know where Cutler got lost at, but Cutler is here with you guys. At any rate, you guys notice for Volodar and Tessa and Grandolith, you notice that he is gesturing toward like the detritus, the debris, what appears to be possibly his belongings, some of his belongings, like maybe a sack, some boots, some you think you see some glinty metal stuff. He says, "It was my delivery. I did not make it."
All this for delivery?
He says, "If you knew how much it was worth," he says, "then yes, you'd make that delivery."
Let's not
I mean-
tell her about Worth. Tell me more about this delivery.
He gets
Perhaps we can strike a deal.
he gets angry, and he kind of says, "Listen, not everybody's unfinished business is the same as yours."
Hey, nobody's shaming you. We're just trying to find out what the details are,
He says,
so that maybe we can take and finish your unfinished business for you, and you can move on.
he says, "You may."
Yeah, definitely. Good for you.
I just like turn to Januka and I just go, speak for yourself. What do you mean when you say that not everyone's unfinished business is the same as whose?
He says,
The other ghost.
he was saying that to Tessa, essentially, mostly, because she questioned all of this for a delivery.
Oh,
You know, some people might not have unfinished business over cash or wealth. You know,
Right.
they might not give a shit. You know, like that might not be their goal. But this guy was
Well,
his goal was to make the money. You know, so
I was ready to refuse the acceptance of possibly being undead there. So I was about to be like, how dare you? I don't have unfinished business.
he says, he says boots. He says boots of elven kind. He says a ruby,
Don't even think
Very-
about it, girl.
very valuable ruby. A dagger, my dagger.
A dagger, you say?
A
Again,
dagger, my
You need to
dagger.
chill out.
And a platinum brooch with carnelians and a star sapphire, unequivalent to none.
I mean, it's equivalent to everything.
Yes, well, it has no equal. Is what I mean.
What is
Where
your
was this delivery headed exactly? Why did you need to go through the Underdark?
He says I was delivering it to a city down here,
City of Glass.
the city of the glass pool. Yes, you know of it.
We're
Seems
headed
our
that
interests
way.
align.
He says the trek is dangerous. I was nearly eaten by a purple worm. He says, and here in Otiug was my end.
Few live to tell the tale of a purple worm. We know that very well. Because we can tell the tale of like two of them.
He says, only you may enter the pool, my king. And only
Thank you.
And only once if you only if you one of you deliver the platinum brooch. If one of
Pick
you
up the
deliver,
brooch, because I can.
if one of you deliver the platinum brooch, then I will have finished my business.
To who was this brooch so important that you were willing to risk life?
Says I don't remember.
I see.
It's a-
He says,
Well,
it is not just fate that has brought me here. He says it is just unfortunate circumstance as well. And he reaches down and you can see him grasp. You can see the water slightly move, very slightly, very very slightly, and you can see a little bit of the algae brush aside. And you can see the pommel of a jeweled pommeled dagger, and he tries to reach at it. And he says, "Alas, I am tied to the treasure, and the treasure is tied to the floor."
I want to ask this sincerely. If I were to try to reach for the dagger, would I just be able to casually pick it up?
Yes. Yeah. He just can't touch
I
anything. 'cause
just think that would be funny. If right
He
after
can't-
he says that, I just go,
Yeah, he can't touch anything really because he's incorporeal.
yeah.
Or mostly
So it'd just be
incorporeal for
like
most
tied
of the
to the
time.
floor.
He can briefly touch things, but like basically long enough to life drain things. You know.
So he's like, it's tied to the floor. Yup.
So you're gonna go pick it up.
Terrible ties. So I do pick up after he says what he says, he can't remember. I pick up the platinum brooch. I'm like, well, who would I be if I didn't task myself
Okay, you find
to find out the things that others haven't found out?
you find the platinum brooch inside a rotting sack, and that is also, you can see the dagger there in a somewhat rotted belt sheath, but the dagger is got a jeweled pommel, and I think you've seen its like before, probably in a curio shop or somebody that you know owned it, and Tessa would have definitely seen something like this before, but it is a dagger of venom.
I already have
Oh,
one.
I'll be taking that. That'll complete my set.
And it is a
I already-
+3 dagger of venom.
I am
I
going to
already
keep
have
both.
one.
Yeah, I think so. So you definitely know what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and take the dagger and just like back pocket it for a second there. And I'll just go like,
When you find the platinum brooch, the platinum brooch is set with carnelians and a star sapphire, and and Tessa, just looking at it, you would say it's worth at least 6,000 gold pieces.
Is it magical or just?
Does not appear to be magical, but it just looks to be super fine quality. It's made of platinum set with carnelians and star sapphire. And you find a pair of elegant boots as you're moving aside the stuff, untouched by time, untouched by wear, and they are the boots of Elvenkind that he spoke of.
Can I have those?
I was like, that the moment, Tessa. But nonetheless, Voldar, who has has a moment where he kind of goes back to when we killed that guy, and so I took upon him the letter from to his daughter and his gold. I've already tasked myself to one delivery for ill-gotten deeds or no good deeds. I decide there to go, because I'm looking at this platinum brooch, and what's running through Foldar's mind is a simple thought. This is for somebody that's important to you personally, him. So after a moment of hesitation,
He says,
put it in my bag.
He says it is not important. He says it is the money that is important. Know you nothing?
Oh man, well, I'm sorry. I already have one undead money freak. I don't really need a second one on the team. And I just pocket it. I go, we'll deliver it, and I'll collect the money on your behalf.
He says, once it's delivered, my business will be finished.
So be
Are
it.
you gonna hang out with
Now, as far
them?
as the haunting thing, does that transfer to me, or are you going to continue hanging around this pond? Because I feel like it's a little problematic to those guys.
He says, I can't leave my bones. I am tied to this pool. He says, but perhaps if you collected the bones, I
Mother,
could
when
travel.
we took the
I could
bones-
travel with you. He says, although many he looks pained again. He's like forcing himself to he's trying to force himself to not say something. And he says, "My king,
Go on. Thank you.
if you were to will me to follow,
Say less.
I would not be
I
able
was
to
waiting on it.
resist." He says, "But it would cause me great pain."
Well, let's just take your bones.
I mean,
I want
it's
you to
not
see
first
the fruits of
time
your
that
labor.
Isn't the first time I put a body in my bag holding?
Ah, yes, good times.
Oh Lord.
What makes it better is it was specifically Tessa that did that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys getting the treasure. You guys notice that the ruby is not anywhere to be seen.
Hey, you mentioned the ruby while we're collecting his bones, but I don't see a ruby.
He says, "You have it."
Huh?
Did you give Tessa the boots? You gave Tessa the boots of Elvenkind?
I didn't even get to inspect them yet. I was in the moment, so what do boots do? Do they do anything? I already have a pair of boots right now that are pretty good. So
Because you fly, they don't help you. They just give you advantage on stealth.
I am pretty stealthy though.
But you're flying, so they don't help you.
I'm
Yeah,
also
but-
pretty stealthy. So,
I mean,
giving these to Tessa essentially ensures she never fails a stealth check. That's what I'm hearing.
so you're gonna inspect? Are you gonna inspect the? Items?
Let me inspect the boots specifically. Well, I'm not even gonna really put that much effort into inspecting the brooch because right now I'm giving it up. That's just where Volar's mind is.
Okay.
But I think that I could take and put those boots to more use than someone who is already stealthy. Being that I suck at stealth, and we keep having to sneak everywhere.
That's not
Probably,
untrue.
I was gonna. So if we're inspecting them and I've come across that conclusion, I'm gonna wait until Jessa is taken over again before I hand these over. I feel like she's the more reasonable to talk to about strategy and giving them to someone else. Whereas I feel like Tessa will stab me.
I feel like Tessa will stab me. Okay. All right. So, you inspect the boots. Your passive perception is 13.
Yep.
You notice that one of the heels has a false heel on it.
Ooh,
And
secret knife.
And inside there is a ruby. The ruby is a fine ruby, and it's about that big.
We don't care.
About the size of a little larger than, like, double the size of a silver dollar, in width, like in diameter. And
My last question.
and probably about that thick. Just it was crammed into that heel, and it is worth about 5,000 gold pieces.
My last question to him as we're collecting his bones would be, why go through the effort to hide the ruby and not the brooch?
And he says, "I thought the brooch was safe with me, but the ruby was mine. The brooch was a delivery." He says, "If
That's
I,
it.
Goldar, can I see that ruby?
What is going on?
I'm gonna go ahead and not give her the ruby, but I am gonna hold it up. I really,
Can I-
this is a
Can I see it's magical if Fuller holds it up?
it does not appear to be magical,
Oh, okay.
but it does have a really fine, elegant cut. Like, and you're definitely certain that it would be worth probably around $5,000 in gold."
I'm just
So
looking
this
at him so
guy-
confused. I'm like, why did you just have a ruby? Like, I don't understand. Why treasure this random jewelry?
He says, "I like money."
Why didn't you sell it?
He says, Because 1 ruby is so much easier to carry around than 5,000 gold pieces. He says,
Nice, got me there.
He says, my king is not very
you.
bright sometimes.
Excuse you. I think you should use positive word choices.
He says, my king would know this if he'd trade in some of his coin for gems.
It is worth considering, and thank you for the positive word choices.
Gems as an investment.
So I will collect the ruby, and I will actually just kind of flip it over to Jessa. I mean to Tessa. Just bing, there you go.
Alright.
It has no real value.
Not be magical in the treasury. It goes.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So you,
swiping
so
next.
yeah, so you don't get another white according to the Crypt Lord's Mantle. It's once per week you can call 1d4 undead warriors.
Okay, that's crazy.
Which would be whites.
I need to read that better. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you can cast Animate Dead at will. You
He's
know.
already animated, so
But-
technically speaking.
Well, no, I'm saying
Can I
like if
animate
there
his
was
bones?
I'm saying if there was a dead body, then yes, yeah. Well,
Walk around, have his bones.
so you're gonna
animated,
animate his
bone next to it.
animate his bones. You can do
Yeah,
that.
we would have to carry them around.
All
They
right,
would
so
follow us,
so
and he
you
would
animate
follow
his
us by
bones.
extension.
So you animate his bones, and he kind of like you see the skeleton walking. You kind of see him. He kind of goes and tries to meld himself to the skeleton and tries to mimic what the skeleton's doing and stuff. It looks kind of funky and fucked up, but it's better than carrying around the bones, I guess.
Yeah, which I'm okay with, honestly.
I mean, they were going in my bag of holding, so it was like,
Right,
Not a huge
that's true too.
deal.
Yeah.
Well, we have a new quest, folks. Find out who this brooch belongs to.
I've noticed that I have no access to anything inside Roll20 anymore.
What?
Yeah, like
What do you mean?
everything is telling me open new options and shit.
Open new.
Create
option?
free accounts and shit. What the? I'm logged in. Why would I need to create a free account? What the hell is going on? I am logged in, right?
I
Yeah,
see
when
you
you-
in here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would try to log out of Roll20 and log out of the game at least, and then log back in. You know, like log out of the instance.
I noticed this the other night too. I was trying to find something, and it's like none of the content's shared anymore.
What I will say is after you guys like look over all the rest of the stuff a little bit, the back of the back of the ruby, or not the ruby, the back of the brooch has a word on it.
Hmm.
The word is Qdon.
QAnon, what?
Qdon.
is there a name?
Why don't you guys all give me some history, religion, arcana? One of those.
Let's
Hello.
see. Let's see. Arcana is at 4. History is at 4.
Ooh, I rolled
Religion
really
is at
bad.
1.
Nope, I don't know nothing about it.
Ooh, Folidar.
I am a history buff.
Folidar for the win.
Thank God. My history, all of my book reading finally pays off in this campaign.
You think it sounds like an Illithid name.
That makes sense.
And if you're unaware of what an Illithid is, it's a mind flayer.
And
It
actually,
seems like
to take in and fulfill what he wants, we don't need to find who he was delivering it to, just to deliver it to someone and get paid for it.
That could be true.
it just feels so much less personal.
That could be true. It could not be true because it does have a name inscripted on it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
an illithid name, and you know he was delivering it to the city of the glass pool where the illithids
I
are.
thought we were just going to try and kill as many mind flayers as we could. So
I mean, you can
Well, it
kill
looks
it.
like
You
this
can
bro
kill it.
led us right to him.
You can
can we
kill as many.
deliver it?
You can kill as many mind flayers as you want and not deliver this. I mean, that's also up to you
I mean,
guys.
Wait,
Can we
I have a better
deliver
idea.
it to a dead body?
What?
Can we
Why are you
deliver
trying to
it
loophole
to a
his curse?
They're only dead after. They're only dead after you kill them. I mean,
Why are you trying to loophole his curse? Like, hey, we still delivered it, right? And we're just tossing it over a dead mind player.
you're asking if you can deliver it to a dead body. I mean,
He's gonna be stuck in this realm forever.
I think the dead body has to pay you.
Right.
Yeah.
We need to get paid for it. That's the reason why he's still around. It's not the delivery. It's the
Hey,
money.
can I pay Foldor?
Yeah, I'm getting the sense he had no sentiment.
Can I pay Foldor for it?
His words,
That
you know,
work?
as long as it was delivered to the city and he got paid for it, he'd be happy. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still
Yeah, I'm starting to get the sense he doesn't really have a strong sense of sentiment here.
Plus he said the part of who he was supposed to deliver to has faded from his memory. That part wasn't important.
He's got a point.
Well,
We get him a new hat. We'll never notice though.
Well, it might have been important. It just, you know,
he just forgot. Yeah. I say we investigate once we get there.
He's
And if
been
it
down-
turns out to not be important,
he's been down here for about 300 years or so.
yeah. Yeah,
since,
poor bud.
since before the time of troubles, really, even so.
So I'm looking at these daggers of venom, Brian.
Yes,
They're all +1.
right. And this one is a +3.
Yeah, so you'll have to make a special sheet. For
Oh
that.
yeah, all you do is you can drag it to your thing, right? And then we just change the plus on it.
Wait, did you give him the dagger?
Well, I already have one, so unless you want to give me
No, I specifically said I had tucked it.
You what?
Oh yes.
Yeah, I said I tucked the dagger away. That was like one of the first things I said.
Yeah, I was just looking at.
Oh, you tucked it away.
I was going to
Okay.
give it to. Oh yeah, I was going to give it to his animated corpse. If I'll be honest.
That's fucking great.
You
That's what
would
the
just
plan was
you
gonna
would
be.
just be giving it to a skeleton. The skeleton
Yeah, I
obeys.
know it's not him.
The skeleton obeys your commands, and he kind of obeys your commands. Mostly
reluctantly.
he's inclined to obey your commands. Is really what it comes down
Yeah.
to.
So
I think
giving his
follow with
skeleton
him.
his dagger.
I will keep trying to use my dagger to command him.
Stop.
Get control over him.
Let me have this.
Like once a day, or like how often are you trying to use this dagger to do this?
She's gonna do it every minute on the minute as we're walking. Just a ping.
It says as an action. It does not say I can. It only limits how many I can control,
Right.
not how many times I can try to control
Correct.
more.
So I'm asking like how often you would do it.
Probably every hour.
Okay.
Just enough that Polgard thinks I won't do it, and then
It's gonna cut it out.
Well, it's not that he doesn't think that you won't. He's wishing you won't.
Yeah, and the Polidar for sure is just like she's 100% gonna try it again. For the first time.
Okay.
You
So
can
give
keep
me
the
a okay, you're gonna do a D20 roll.
ooh, just flat.
Well, you're gonna do a D20 roll, and you're gonna give me a flat roll. Yep.
Not terrible.
Hold on, wait, 1 second. I believe.
Oh, excuse me. That was a lot of sneeze. That kind of hurt.
Where'd he go? Is that him? No, that's that. 50.
Yeah, I hate it when
I
I see.
moved somewhere. There he goes. Okay. Yeah. Every time you try, it it seems to fail every time you try. And you also but I will tell you that the dagger gives you somewhat of a feeling that that Folidar doesn't have true control over it either.
Man, that's very clear from the fact that he called me earlier.
Like
He would never say such a
like so I will reiterate, when you go in and you look at the dagger of Merkul, so one of your things is for the command undead. Their CR, the maximum CR you can actually really control is probably CR4. But the thing is when you make a you can control one CR3, and if you tried to control one more than that, then you would have to make a charisma modified check. Like you'd make a D20 roll, right? But your charisma modifier would be 1/3 or 1/4 of what it normally is. So like it would be your charisma modifier times 0.25. And I got 0.75 instead of 0.25, but it should be 0.25. It should be less, not more.
That's crazy. I said crazy.
So you can do a CR3 with a charisma modifier times 0.25, and a CR4 would just be flat rolling. Anything above a CR3 would be flat rolling, and you could attempt to control him once. Hang on. You can see within 60 feet of you, equal to your charisma modifier plus 3. Yeah. Intelligent undead are harder to control this way. Yeah, so it doesn't actually give you a dominate undead or anything like that.
Okay.
So, but you're gonna try once every hour, though, right? Hold on 1 second.
Can we just destroy this thing and not worry about all this?
What was your 15? Yeah, 15 is flat roll. Okay, so let me do this, because it doesn't have a super high charisma. Okay. You feel that it is swayed by the dagger, but it is not controlled by it.
Oh, please. This guy is super chill. He's not going to do anything.
You feel like you realize that he recognizes Folidar as his sovereign.
Correct.
I would like to see how far away from the boats he can be.
And I also would say, as Tessa, since you're Tessa right now, for sure, you also recognize that there have been plenty throughout history who have stabbed their sovereign in the back. So, I mean, that's just for what that's
I'm
worth.
pretty sure Folidar would also know that.
Well, yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. But just in case, Folidar might have the might slightly believe that he actually has control over him, maybe even. But you kind of.
I mean, Folidar is definitely getting used to being called a king. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm the one
Even
wearing the
so,
towels.
I talked to Tessa. I basically say it like this: Tessa, as much as I would like to share in your worries, you have to remember that we are immediately headed to the city of the Glass Pool. So the time with him will be extremely short, and it avoids an unnecessary fight with a very powerful being.
Unless we delay our city of glass.
Then we have a very powerful temporary ally.
I don't think so.
You think he would attack us for finishing his unfinished business?
Or delaying it, yes.
He says,
Come on now,
he overhears you speaking, because you guys are just speaking out loud, and he says, I would attack you just because you're skin bags.
Yeah. You're not a part of this conversation.
Now, sorry,
as I was
my
saying,
king.
Thank you.
I mean, if we give the word to Januka, she can kill it pretty fast.
Exactly. So there's no need to fly off the handle.
Unless it attacks us in our sleep. Because,
I don't
unlike
even need
most
sleep
of us-
anymore, which is seriously concerning about that.
Yeah, who sleeps?
The specter
Where's that?
the specter echoes that. Yeah, who sleeps?
Well, I'm sleep, thank you. And
I thought, is that way?
looking
Brian, is
over
that
at
true?
the-
He says
looking over
he-
at the scale, I go, and if
Or
you've
no.
got a problem with that, you can come take that up with me.
He says, "Oh, I would love to, flesh sack. May I, my king?"
No.
Come here, windbag. Let's settle this.
No, that's not. I agree.
He-
Brian, is it actually canonical that I don't sleep anymore? I can't remember. I think that
No,
was. I thought that was a
you don't
conversation.
need. Yeah, I don't. I think you don't need sleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see him slowly floating over toward Januka.
Okay, so maybe I have as strong as a grip of control as I originally thought, but nonetheless,
Well,
No
you do
fighting.
know that Januka is taunting him too. So
yeah, she's using. Oh,
Januka's getting
and
bored. of just standing-
Januka said, "Come on, let's do this." You know.
Januka, wouldn't you be more interested in fighting the beings in the glass pool?
I mean, Tess is on the side of.
You see him flip around so fast. He says, "How many are at the glass pool?"
Yeah, more like it. And who knows? Hundreds, maybe even 101.
He says, "All right, Paladin, goody two shoes, you win today." And he goes, taking off, and he disappears into the wall.
There we go. Man, you guys have a propensity to kill that is unmatched.
When it's a threat, it needs to die.
Yeah, I've subscribed to that philosophy for far too long.
He's already dead. He just needs to be put back to rest.
And he will be when we finish his unfinished business.
But that's not as much fun as beating his ass.
Januka, aren't you a paladin to uphold good and only good?
What
Yes,
is
and
your
that's an
plan?
evil
You
creature.
think we can just
And
go
what
up
is more righteous than fulfilling the actions of the dead?
You think we can just walk up to a mind flare with a brooch he was supposed to get 300 years ago and be like, here, pay us, and
Yes.
all is good?
Is that any more crazy than anything else we've done over the past few months?
The mind flares are going to attack us on sight.
They'll also find themselves on the wrong end of a fight.
If you're really that much about settling his debt, why don't one of you shape changes turn into a mind flare, sell the brooch to them, and then he can be at rest.
Sure,
My players.
I
Ugh.
shift into a mind flare and I pull out money from the treasury. Be
Can
like,
we
"Here."
even do that? Aren't my players large?
You hear a voice. You hear no, my
Yes,
players
all
are
mind
my
flares.
players are I think medium. I think they're humanoid. Medium humanoid.
Okay.
But you hear a voice out of the air that says, "Wait a minute. Mind flayers would kill me on sight?" He says, "After we're done killing the mind flayers, can we go kill whoever sent me on this delivery?" I don't know who
Yeah,
that
I'm all
was
for
either.
that.
I forgot who that was though too. So
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Considering it was 300 years ago, they're probably already dead.
So
Unless
look,
they're elf.
let me make this one simple point, okay? Before you get all stressed out about mind flayers, I pull my cloak aside and point at the mind flare head.
Well, I know we can kill them,
You
no
got
problem.
to stop using that in arguments.
But I'm saying, like, we cannot deliver something and get paid for it if we kill everyone.
you hear the voice say, "That better not be my delivery flesh bag."
His name was Bob.
Here's one.
Nonetheless,
Him and his
this
friend Neil on the same day.
Nonetheless, this brooch is a vital piece of information. An Iliad name and waiting on a brooch. For what reason, to what end? They're hardly one for attachment.
With that level of quality, my guess is it's to be enchanted.
Exactly.
I have a question, Mr. Smarty Pants. How long do mind flayers live?
Infinitely.
I didn't do that research.
Thousands of years?
Till killed.
Wasn't really my source of information up until we were captured by them.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I know. How would I know? I do a history or.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a history check anyway, just in case. Yeah, 11. Yeah, no, like Polar was not looking into mind players prior to the capture.
A 14. I might
But I'm
like.
pretty sure they live a
Oh, wait,
pretty
what you're trying to
long
figure out how
time.
long you're trying to figure out how long mind flayers live? Is that
Yeah.
what you
Yeah.
said? Okay. 1 second.
Well, 22.
Right, that's crazy.
So essentially, essentially for all intents and purposes, I believe they live to be about 80 to 90 years old. However, because of their strange nature and because of certain things, it's not unheard of for them to basically live, as long as they want to.
I mean, it's a good possibility this one is still alive. I'm just saying, when he meets us, we are going to kill it one way or another. Either it's going to flat out attack us, or we're going to be in the middle of a fight and it gets hit. And
So the
killed
average
anyway.
average lifespan of a mind flayer is about 125 to 135. They become adult about age 50 and potentially live up to 400 years.
Well,
Oh,
being that Danuka is feeling pompous right now, I will teach this to Mr. Smarty Pants Folodar as a matter of fact. And now you know
And I go, so you're saying there's a chance,
that it's dead.
but you're saying there's a chance that it's alive.
No, I'm saying there's more of a chance it's dead.
Because it's been
I mean,
300
it's
years.
small.
Because it's been 300
But
years
yeah,
and they
so
only
it's
live to be.
alive.
Yeah, but she's saying because it's 300 years and they only live to be 400, generally speaking. Generally speaking.
I mean, it's a small chance it's alive, but like,
Please, we operate on small chances every single day.
we still need to kill this specter.
So do you want to?
Why kill
Do you
when
guys
you can
want to
make pass
go?
on?
Do you guys want to go through the portal?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
Well,
still
we're
on
going that time.
set on the plan of at least.
Okay, you're still going with the
figuring out-
plan. Yeah, you're still going with the plan of going to the other side of the portal to check out whatever kind of thing.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. All right, hold on one second, because I believe I said let me move you back over to this map real quick too, because this map is like the Underdark map. If I can find it, there it is.
Oh.
All right, now you should be able to see like everything on the map, kind of thing, right? I think maybe.
City
Yeah.
of Glass is down south.
Yeah, so the City of the Glass Pool and the portal, I believe, was right here.
Okay.
If you
down
guys
by
are
the
zoomed
steps
out, yep, it zoomed out on the map a little bit. It's
I see
down
it.
here by the City
Yep.
of the Glass Pool, kind of.
Yep,
I
36.
XX.
Well, yeah,
X.
X6, yeah, by X6. Yeah.
That's our X6.
So our goal is just to go through the portal, try to figure it out, and come back immediately. That's the plan.
That is the plan.
That's the plan. Hopefully, nothing stops us.
All right.
Yes, our plans have never unraveled before. I dare say they shouldn't now.
Okay. Okay. So essentially, that's where you're gonna pop out that.
Okay.
All right. We pop out, no problem, or
Let me give you a spot to go to. Okay. You pop out in a spot.
All right. That's
Uh,
great.
I don't know if you can see this. Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So you pop out on the western side of this.
Now, are these holes?
Yeah. You notice there's
Okay.
holes all over. And you remember something like this that Ferraris showed you. who
Yes.
you've noticed has been extremely absent during all this. And although Cutler's been abnormally quiet, we know why. We just don't know why Ferraris has been absent.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. He's been absent as far as I'm concerned the entire time.
Absent-minded.
What has he done exactly?
Where is-
Yeah, what has he done exactly?
He
He
killed-
struck one attack, maybe.
He killed some things. All right, I'm trying to find you guys. You see your guys? Can you guys see?
No.
Okay, there you are. You guys can see the map, right?
I don't see. I can see the map for sure.
Okay, so here we go. Fulidar. Well, we're gonna put you down here actually. Fulidar.
Yep.
Grandalith Echo. Tessa. Cutler. Where is Januka? There she is. I don't know which Januka to use. The green one. There we go. Alright, and Januka's large size for some reason, because that works. Alright.
There we
And
go.
of course, the white. That's the same now.
Yeah,
The white.
The white. Dwight the white?
The white. The white.
The only one that lived, right?
Yeah.
He
And,
is.
and the Dread Spectre.
Or his skeleton, which would be funnier.
Well, it'd be both, but yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Um.
Something weird is going on here, was it?
Okay.
It's not allowing me to. It's doing weird stuff right now. Let me, not sure what's going on there. That's weird. I broke it. Let me refresh roll 20. By the way, did you guys
He's
see?
resisting.
Did you guys see the Amulet of the Trickster handout that I made?
Yeah.
Who's got that, Steph? Who's got?
I wouldn't be surprised if I have it.
Do you remember? Does anybody remember?
Oh yeah, I
who
don't
has
have it. I don't believe.
The Rakshasa's Heart.
Actually, yeah.
Was it
Who
Januka?
picked that up?
Was it Januka that has it?
I-
The Rakshasa's Heart.
The only people who were, the only people who were in there was me, Januka, and
Cutler.
and Cutler.
I was in
Januka has
there.
the head.
I just-
Yeah, Tessa was there, but
Like y'all didn't, you and Grandalith didn't move tokens towards, so we were just sitting there talking about divvying it up among us.
I did. I just
I thought-
moved out really early.
I thought Tessa had
But I don't
said.
have it.
Thought Tessa had said something, but I couldn't remember. I think maybe Januka is the one that. Maybe Daniel is the one that said. I reach over there and grab it and pick it up.
I thought Daniel took it.
Yeah, I thought Daniel might have even said that he just go grab it and pick it up real quick because when you chopped off the head and the thing on the pelt, I don't know. I don't remember. Do you remember? Does
Yeah,
anybody
yeah.
remember? Okay, so it was an amulet of the trickster. It's this thing here.
Can you read off the ability again? Because
Yep,
I might get a vague remembrance of it.
Okay, so basically when you kill a humanoid wearing the amulet, you may spend your reaction
Oh.
and add an imprint
the
of
thing
their
that
identity.
Randall
Yeah, because
left,
it's useless.
so
I was gonna say because
Yeah.
it's useless to Fulidar and Tessa, really.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
that's
Randall
Except for
left.
Yeah,
you do,
that's
except
okay.
for you do get the doppelganger ability of that. You get a whole imprint of their identity, not just be able to turn into them. But
Yeah.
I think Greenlit took it. I don't think.
Where's the
okay,
planet at,
Grandalith.
though?
Yep. So you do have it then, Grandalith. But yeah, it's that one there. You can polymorph into them, gain access to any memories that humanoid had at the time of their death, and your mannerisms and voice become indistinguishable from the real humanoid. The polymorph lasts for 1 hour until you drop to 0 hit points or die, or if you end the effect early as an action. The effect ends as a result of you dropping to 0 hit points. Any excess damage carries over to your normal form, and the polymorph ability may only be used once per dawn. Polymorph into each identity. You can polymorph into each identity you've imprinted, but the item loses any imprinted identities if its attunement is ever broken. So you
Yes.
keep as many identities as you take. They're
Yep.
kept forever until you break attunement, and then they're all lost.
works for me. Now I
So,
gotta kill
so
somebody.
like the biggest thing about that is it doesn't have any identities imprinted into it.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay, so you guys find yourselves here. Let me find this Cave of Time thing again because I lost my music. I like my music, my ambient background stuff.
You telling stories.
All right. So I don't have any dynamic lighting, but you can see where the walls are, right? I mean, you can.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have any dynamic lighting. This hole or this room is very representative of one of the dangers of the Underdark, known as wormholes. It's an area riddled with wormholes that look like the inside of a huge Swiss cheese with holes in the walls, floors, ceiling, and passageway. You know that these were likely created by purple worms.
Wow, we could really use someone who has shatter right about now.
You could also really use somebody who has stealth right by now.
I pull out
Oh no!
one of the many scrolls of Pass Without Trace I have.
How many you got?
Go, I take the boots and I
I
just
have
look at Januka.
3 scrolls of Pass Without Trace, so.
Okay, 3, and I don't know where the skeleton went, but let me find the skeleton.
So is Jessa currently in control right now?
Right now I'm Tessa.
Yeah, Tessa's in control.
Okay. Flip the token.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It just automatically does that. Yeah.
Alright,
It
I'll-
automatically,
I'll take out the boots,
it automatically defaults at Jessa. That's
Yeah, I
why.
know. I take out the boots and I just start like walking over to Januka because I'm just like, yeah, I feel like you're going to need these.
Boop. There you go. Plus, you all have.
So-
I think Tessa has some stuff ingrained on her token that wouldn't be there. Like,
Yeah.
like invisibility and.
Current page is not compatible with Paladin Aura.
You know what? I don't know why, but it's working on my end, so it might be. Oh,
I
current.
mean, I can see it.
Yeah, it's working on. And then it says. Oh, now it says after that though it says Paladin Aura API ready. So it fixed it.
It's not on mine. It's just
You might have to refresh like I did. Maybe that's what was messing with the Spectre coming out.
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
So you're all going to give me some
Stealth checks.
checks. Yeah, some stealth checks. Because you know that this area is
Wait,
very
I
dangerous.
actually do give Januka the boots.
You gonna give Januka the boots? All right. Are you gonna wait?
Yeah.
Are you gonna wait an hour for Januka to attune
They
to them?
don't need attunement.
Oh, they need that too.
Oh, they don't.
They don't.
Okay.
Oh, they
Good
don't.
deal.
I was about to say, I thought they did. I was like, oh,
I
no.
wasn't sure if they did or not either, but
That's why.
That's great. That means they can be removed.
But I can go by my own.
Okay, so-
going down.
well, yeah. I was gonna say you can also make your own now too, can you? I mean,
That's true.
possibly.
Yeah, I can make a lot of things.
Especially now that you've seen them. All right. So hold on here.
Oh, I'm making a stealth check. My bad. I got distracted looking at stuff. Forgot what I was doing. You ready? Here goes.
Woo! And then 30 and 10 on that. Oof.
Okay, we got 25 and we got 36.
So,
You said we're in Pass Without Trace, right?
Yeah.
I'm just
I
going to
would've
add
done-
plus 10.
Yep,
Yeah.
you had plus 10 to it. Yep.
so what do the boots do?
I'll give you advantage on stealth
Yeah.
checks.
Okay.
Give you advantage on noise-based stealth checks. They counter your disadvantage from your armor, so you can roll the straight.
Yeah, and what I would say is, hold on.
So that means I break even then, since my
Yep.
armor gives me a disadvantage, and the boots give me advantage. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would be breaking even basically. You'd be straight rolling,
right.
which still does help you rather than being at disadvantage.
Right.
So yeah, while you wear these boots, your steps make no sound regardless of the surface you're moving across. You have advantage on dexterity stealth checks that rely on moving silently. So So it doesn't say that. It just says it says you also have advantage on dexterity stealth checks that rely on moving silently. So basically, it would work for even if you were flying, but it's intended to be when you're walking. Obviously because they're boots.
I don't know. That's a DM decision, I guess.
It just says moving silently. So as by raw, it's whenever you're trying to move silently, basically.
I would say floating is a silent movement. So
yeah, I would say I would actually probably say for flying, you might have straight rolling on stealth checks even if you were at disadvantage anyways, depending, because flying's got to be one of the quietest ways to move. The wing beats might be the loudest, Which, if you've ever been near a bird that flew by your head, you can definitely hear it. It's just not as loud as like somebody trampling through some sticks.
An owl.
Yeah. All right, so everybody made stealth checks. We got 25. We got 17. Ooh,
Yep.
17.
Still roll like crap.
All right, so we're gonna go. Hold on, let me.
that's not the worst possible roll.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Something you gotta keep in mind here. Wow, nice job, Skelly. 31 for the skeleton.
Wow, I beat the skeleton, but wow, that is close to me.
That's almost a nat 20, right? Yeah, 19-year-old. Okay, so and then the Spectre, I'm going to DM decision say that when he's incorporeal, he doesn't make sound. So since he moves incorporeally, he can move through the walls and all that good stuff, and then that kind of thing. So you guys move ahead. Go ahead and move as far as 60 feet.
Okay.
Do I need to roll to learn the area to open this locked point to this point again?
Yeah. Sorry. Before you move any direction, you may want to look at the flux point thing, which will be basically. Hang on. Let me see real quick. Basically, right here, like where you came out, like you probably come out right around here, actually, like right where you're at, kind of. But right here on this bottom wall will be like the raven's head, the raven's beak.
Mm-hmm.
And at the tip of that would be where the flux point was. Like, make an Arcana check.
I'm going to use one of my to give her advantage.
Okay.
Let's hear. I rolled a 12 on one and a 18 on the other.
26. Your knowledge of the magics is unchecked.
Okay, so we're gonna go right like there.
It's still not good enough. I can roll my
Okay, what'd you get? A 26. Okay. With a 26, you are able to see the strands as they vanish, and you are able to copy the code for this point here.
Cool. So we can come back.
So in your journal or in your campaign notes or on your sheet and on your second page there, your bio sheet or whatever.
Yeah.
You're gonna put these things on there. Hold on, what was it? Quaggoth Caves. And
put that on this sheet so thanks for can open flex points of the Quaros place and
Yep.
this place.
Yep, hold on 1 second. I'm putting this in the chat thing so you can see it and just copy it if you want. So Flux Point 1 is the Quaggoth Caves, and Flux Point 2
Oh,
is the Darrow Warrens.
makes sense.
And actually, it should be like Darrow Warrens equals X6, but you know, that's the X6 is something different for me. So, I will say that go ahead and move you guys up 60 feet.
Did that. I didn't move the echo, but I don't think you brought him with, so I'm not worried about
Yeah, I
it.
did. I put them on there.
Oh, there he is. Okay. I didn't see it. He was just right with me. I'm just keeping him at my side at the time being. I want to summon him again. Technically, I could go further if I really wanted to, but I don't need. Wait, why are we going anywhere? We're just here to get the portal location and get out of here.
Yeah, the question
Yeah, you
is,
guys
do
can-
we
you guys
go
can-
back?
Yeah, you guys can
Yeah,
like
you got
try
it.
to
Let's just
reopen the
go.
portal and go back if you want.
That's what our plan was.
What was that, Daniel?
That was the plan, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We were planning on exploring, just getting the location in, because we don't think we're ready to take on a city full of mind flayers just yet.
Right.
Right.
Okay. All right. Well. There you go. Okay, so you're gonna reopen the portal. So now you're gonna make another Arcana
Yeah.
check to try to reopen the portal. This is going to be at disadvantage since you've never done this before.
Disadvantage.
Did Tessa need the luck point to take and get advantage on that first roll or not?
I mean, I got a 20. Dirty 20.
Well, if you did you use it?
That's why I was asking. If she didn't need it, I wouldn't have used it. But is she
Well, she rolled at advantage, so I'm
okay?
assuming she used it.
Because yeah, I'd be willing to take and spend my last luck point.
18. Is that enough, or do I need my inspiration?
Inspiration.
You need to use my inspiration. So, D6.
Yep. We'll roll 1d6. All right. You know that for this one, your DC was 20, and so you open the portal up, and you know that for your next one it will be easier, so your DC will drop by 2. It'll never be easier than DC 15, but your DC will drop by 2. To 18, and then it'll drop by 2 again to 16, and it'll drop by 1 to 15 after that.
That trick.
Alright, so let me see. I was looking for a portal thing. Yeah, portal. Yeah, portal.
Let's get out of here.
To the Quaggoth Caves. Okay, so you guys are going back to the Quaggoth Caves then, for sure, right? That's the plan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
From there, I think we should return to our base of operations.
To the city, the Gnome City?
Yeah.
Yes, there are some things I would like to get.
Hold on 1 second here. Where is it? There it is.
I need to find a Chromomancer.
A Chronomancer?
Chromomancer.
Oh, I thought you said Chronomancer.
A color mage. I need to strip some color out of this sword and its scabbard.
I don't think that the sword would like that.
don't give a fuck what the sword likes. I care what the Raven Queen likes.
Fin
And
Slayer's
she
like,
said that's his body.
Fin Slayer's like, I don't like that. Oh, anyway, okay, no. All right, so you guys go back to the Quaggoth caves, which will be back over somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, there. So when you guys go back to the Quaggoth caves, obviously you come out at the flux point.
Yep.
Oh, hang on. That war's over. Stop that music. Stop the music, everybody. Anyway,
Yeah, I got a little worried there. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh no.
okay, so you guys are gonna head back to the
Was it
Glimgard?
or something?
Glimgard? Yeah, you guys are gonna head back to
Glimgard.
Glimgard,
Yeah.
or are you guys going to?
Uh,
Go ahead, Steph.
I just want to make sure the portal gets closed.
Yeah, when you come through the portal, it closes up automatically.
Cool.
You can tell that the reason it was open before is the Rakshasa was going to do something with it and move something through it. Now that you have all the information that you do, that you know that the Rakshasa was going to probably move something through it, probably hook horrors.
Like those would do anything.
Well, they would do what they're told for him. But at any rate, so you guys go back to Glimgard. Well, let me move you back to that map, I guess. But what I was going to say is, before you go back to Glimgard, did you guys want to go back to Glimgard, or do you want to move on to the reptile caves?
Yeah, because we still need to get that tongue of the whatever that I need to pay for the ion stone.
Yeah, you guys can go back to Glimgard, and they will, they won't have a problem with that, because they're your hosts at this point. And then if you tell them about the Quaggoths and stuff, they'll be happy about that kind of thing.
I feel checking in's not a bad idea, but again, I don't need this party, so.
You're not the leader here, Charlie. Oh, anyway, sorry.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And the best part is who replaced me as leader in my former group is fucking awesome.
You're not in command here, Shorty. I am. Anyway.
I mean, we didn't use that much with the Kragos and Hookor, so yeah, we're still good. Let's do this.
You want to go to the reptile caves instead, then?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. So then we can do that. All right, we'll put you down there then. Oh shoot!
Another.
Oh,
Whoa! I know where I'm going.
I don't know if I have this all mapped, like dynamic lit. Hang on one second.
Obscured and
I
stuff.
don't think
Yeah, I do. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have the dynamic lighting turned on though? I think I do.
probably
No.
not.
See the whole thing. See the piles of treasure and everything.
There we go.
Wait,
yeah.
come-
Now we got nothing.
Okay, and I got to see where you come in at. Oh, right there. Okay.
I zoomed all the way in so I wouldn't damage the integrity. The integrity.
Okay, and of course this time James, Cutler stays behind at Glimgard because as he would.
Yeah, he probably put it off while we were
Carmen
ahead
Aaron,
this time.
It's got like a helmet style.
the Spectre and the Skeleton don't even make it into Glimgard. They're just kind of stuck at an invisible wall.
That's fine by me.
And you see Carmen Aaron like appear at that invisible wall before you guys even enter the city. And she looks at you guys. She looks at the Spectre. She looks back at you guys, and she just shakes her head and turns and walks away.
Yeah, that's honestly fair. Yeah, this is just us at this point. Every time we show back up, we bring something more chaotic into the fold.
I mean, it's just the Spectre, though. We got other
Well,
ones
she
with us, too.
not right now. You don't. Oh, the white. Yeah. The white stays there too. Sorry. Yeah, the white stays there too.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but what I was
That
gonna
makes
say,
sense.
is, she understands. Like she very much believes that most of you are an evil party. She believes that most of you are just straight evil.
That is true.
And she
We-
she says, she says, but even even the sharpest nail can be put to good use. That kind of thing. She's like better evil for the sake of good than nothing.
Even a bet nail can be used as a hook.
Right. Stuff like that. That kind of thing. Yeah. So okay. So you guys come up to. You know what? Actually,
Lost.
you're gonna come up here. I don't know what's gonna be your marching order. Jinyuka in front, probably.
Yes, definitely.
Absolutely, 100%.
Um,
And then Grandalus.
Grandal's next. Okay, who's bringing up the back? Forlidar? Or Tessa?
No,
It'll be probably Folder and Tessa together.
Why would Januka take point?
she's the almighty shield.
Yeah. So you guys would. Yeah. So you guys didn't go to Glimgard anyways, but I mean that's how that would have went down. But so.
You can scout ahead if you want.
All right. So Grandalith there.
What's the thing we're hunting down now?
So you guys are looking for the tongue of a Behir. And so the Spectre would be with you, and the Skeleton would be with you,
Nice.
and the White. I will inform you that to get to where you're going, it does take you another, from where you were at even, it takes you almost another day. So you guys are at the end of your day. You guys have been traveling for 6-7 hours. It's hard to tell down here what time is what. Like time just doesn't really mean the same down here. Time just passes and it's almost always dark, which is okay to some of you. Who else? I'm missing the White. Okay. Alright. 1 second here. You come up to the caves. Yeah, let me see if I can find it with a search. Reptile.
What about?
What's that?
What about? What about?
What's that?
What about?
Alright. Oh, let me see. Oh, I thought there was color back there. Oh, it's just
What
a
up, bud?
clip. Hair clip. Alright.
Big Spectre.
Yeah, he's large sized.
If Grandalf wants to go first, Januka's not going to double that mine.
He shrinks down to the Spectre. He is able to kind of like shrink himself down to make himself appear smaller.
Okay.
Good on him.
I will say that you guys are still immune to his dread, the Spectre's dread, because it lasts for 24 hours. You guys being immune to poison and fear.
Right.
1
I am also just generally immune to poison.
Okay. Oop, I'm looking at the wrong spot. 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. The Grell Nest. I'm back
Why
too
Januka
far.
got wings? You flying, Januka?
I'm not
Tessa's
flying.
got wings. Tessa's got wings too, but we gotta switch her again. And
Why do they got wings?
Because it was a blessed thing, but
Okay.
it needs to be done because the tokens updated that way. So I need to update the tokens without that thing.
I gotcha.
There we go. Save.
So Brian, it's come to my conclusion
Uh-oh.
that I technically have unlimited flight.
Okay. Why is this? Why do you think this is a thing?
While in dim light or darkness, spectral raven wings unfurl from your back, granting a flying speed of 40 feet for 10 minutes.
That'll do it.
That's unlimited flight. All I gotta do is step into darkness every 10 minutes.
Well, it only. As I say, it only lasts for 10 minutes though. But does it say how many times a day you can do it?
This is whenever I step into shadow or darkness.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so they last for. It is essentially unlimited flight, really.
So
whenever after the 10 minutes is up, do you get 10 more minutes? Is that the? It's weird.
yeah, yeah. All
I think what it is I think it's as soon as you step into it, like you get it for 10 minutes. But
yes.
But I think that's kind of it would still count. I think it would still count. I think you get basically unlimited flight down here.
Yeah. Sort of feels.
All right, so Perils Along Path, Smooth Case. Did that. Didn't do that. What the heck?
That got to me before you finished.
Here we are. Okay. La 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 la. Okay. This cavern. What's that?
I was asking Grenlith if he wants to take point or not.
Oh, okay.
Since he was asking why Januka was in front.
Oh, I mean, if that's how you do it, that's fine. I just, if you want, that's what I do.
Luke gets in the shiny, beautiful armor.
Right. I mean, look, as far as it stands, to put you out front and anger everything, I'm cool with that if that's what you want to do. But if we need to scout a situation, I'm the better choice for it.
Like I said, you are more than willing to scout ahead if you wish.
I don't know if we need stealth so much this time around.
Yeah, I say we just go in guns a-blazing. Fuck it.
Why did it didn't work? Why did it not work?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, why is it not working now?
Why is what not working?
The Jessa token,
Flip.
it is not flipped on my screen.
I think you're wrong.
There it goes. There it goes. Now it worked. Well, no, it's a flip. It's the same token. It's just got to be flipped to the other token. All right, so so you go into this cavern. The tunnel ceilings reach 80 feet high in the tunnel here, and up to 100 feet high inside the wider cavern areas. The cavern floors are very rocky with the broken bits of the glass rock, and but you're not. It's not like the same razor rock, but your movement is reduced by half. It's considered difficult terrain, so anybody who's flying can fly over it. Both stalactites and stalagmites grow profusely. There's a lot of profuse fungal growth, and the whole area is very damp. Hang on one second. We might have to call it there. We'll see.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I'd rather call it before starting the combat than in the middle of combat. Little piggies or not. Little pig, let me in.
Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
Nice.
Green jello.
Yeah.
Or it had to
change
change.
to green gelatin because I got sued.
Right.
My friends do that song when they do it live. It's so funny. Like their band does it. It's just.
Right. I think they changed their name officially to Green Jelly.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I think it's green jelly. Yeah.
Yeah, green jello.
It was
Jelly.
Green Jello.
Until they got sued by Jello.
Yes.
Right. Because I had the original videotape and cassette tape.
All right, so I'm reloading my map here.
'Cause I don't
Oh
know-
my goodness, he's reloading the map.
Crossing the chasm.
I said I don't have anything to play it on anymore, but I still have the original video cassette for Green Jello. Because
Nice.
they wanted to be the first video-only band, but they still put out a cassette.
Right.
All right, so who is going in
Smart
front?
guys.
Did we figure that out?
We're letting Januka because we're just going guns blazing this time. We're here for a fight.
I think so.
Ain't no scouting about it.
Okay. All right.
I did
So-
a potion of.
So, like I
heroism.
said, you go in. There's like a 100-foot tall cave, difficult terrain, fungus and stalactites and rocky, somewhat like the razor glass, but mostly broken bits, so it doesn't bug you. It doesn't. It's not sharpened razor glass anymore. It's just broken glass, so to speak.
Are we supposed to be taking out a girl?
What are you going to do, Januka, moving forward?
Just gonna move forward.
Okay.
Keeping an eye out for anything. And
Don't make me go all Nightcrawler on you.
Okay, you walk forward, you notice there is a rather large pile of gold and treasure immediately to the east there. It looks like it has been collected over some time. And this is where it would be a good idea to roll initiative.
That's more like it. Wait, but we're sneaking, aren't we?
No, we're not.
Hey, what was the point of having? Oh man, we wasted Pass Without Trace.
This is a day later.
Well, no, it's 6 hours later, but you'd still have Pass Without Trace for another 2 hours. But
Oh, we do?
yeah, it lasts 8 hours, I think.
Oh. Some reason I only
Maybe
thought
maybe
hours.
Pass Without Trace is only an hour. Yeah, so yeah, you would be gone. But go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay, that's more like it. That 5 earlier was just a mulligan.
yeah, I forgot to click on my token first, but I got a lousy 5.
You got a 5?
Yep.
Alright, where are you, Januka? There. Okay, control you. 5.
No, that did not
2,
just happen. Did it?
boom. Do what now?
Oh, I didn't get moved up. I think I have initiative for a change.
Yeah, whatever's attacking us hasn't rolled yet.
Or has it?
Where's my echo?
Has it?
Or has it?
Where's my echo? You forgot him.
Your echo?
Yeah, you forgot me echo.
Yeah, I did forget him.
He's been staying at my side. I got to hold my own hand. No one else wants to hold my hand. So I keep my echo next to me.
You need someone to hold your hand in the dark.
Yeah, it's scary, man. There's big scary things down here like
There's your
Januka
echo.
and Tess.
I'm not big. I'm only 5 feet.
You're taller than me.
Only 5 feet.
4'11", remember?
He's a
4'10",
short-
something like that?
He's a short elf.
Yeah, I'm a little guy.
I think you're 5'1".
I mean, that puts you in a different size category, but...
No, I'm size small.
Oh, you are. So you are smaller than me.
Yeah.
Are you size small? Really?
Yeah, I'm 4'11".
Well, that doesn't make you. That doesn't make you small.
I'm 5 feet. That's the smallest mediums can
I was
go.
gonna say that doesn't make you small. That just makes you small, medium. I think. It just makes you a short medium.
Anything under 5 foot size small, I thought.
Yes.
Under 5 foot
Yeah.
size small, all the way down to 2 foot.
Dwarves are
Because-
Dwarves are 4 foot to whatever. So I doubt that.
How about-
Yeah, they're small.
Dwarves aren't
Dwarves
small.
are small.
No, they're
stocky.
not. They're not small though.
They're stocky.
Hold on.
Oh, that muscle and stockiness makes
Yeah,
it.
but they make up for in width what they don't have in height.
Yeah, yeah. I don't
Oh
make
yeah,
up
yeah.
for this.
So small is 5x5 in the combat thing, but
Yeah,
much is that?
their size in the
I'm like
combat
4 by
doesn't
2.
change.
You know,
I don't have enough muscle to be stocky. My dexterity's high enough that I'm more like.
yeah.
than
So
anything.
tiny creatures are between 2 and 4, or under 2. Small creatures are between 2 and 4.
So I am still medium.
Yeah,
then.
medium creatures are between 4 and 8.
Oh.
Large creatures are between 8 and 12. I think. I can't remember. 8
That's
and 6. No, 8
probably-
and 16. Huge is 16 to 32, and gargantuan is over 32.
Then
Which
I
is
should
why
probably make
Janika
Tesla
is
even shorter.
11. She's just on the upper end.
Yeah, 411 is medium still. So anything down to 4 foot is medium. That's because halfling. If you think about most halflings, they're like 3 feet tall, like between averaging 3 something.
I'll have to figure out how to tell
You
Tesla.
could probably put
Tesla.
Grandma on that shoulder.
All right. So at any rate, we got initiative rolled. Why is there 2 of those? Okay. Did I accidentally? Nope. Okay. So Grandolith, you go first. Actually. Does anybody have a weapon of warning?
No. Weapon of warning?
Yeah.
No.
All right. Well, in that
have
case.
that.
In that case, I'm going to put in here, I'm going to put a note. Brian needs to figure out Quaggoth Spectre XP. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep the Spectre XP. You don't get the I'm going to hold off on the Spectre XP until you deliver the brooch, or until you get rid of the Spectre. One of the two.
Okay.
Figure out Quaggoth XP. Oh, and portal opening XP. And that's where we'll leave this right here.
Okay.
And then we will say those magic words. Those magic words. If I can figure out what those magic words, where they went. Yeah, so I will say those magic words that say, "Thanks for joining us here on Action Surge, where imagination collides with the roll of the dice. We battled fearsome foes and forged unforgettable memories together. As the session draws to a close, remember the journey never truly ends. Keep rolling those dice, weaving those tales. Farewell, adventurers, and don't forget to check out Action Surge 5e on all the platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, X, whatever. X is Twitter, I guess. Yeah, YouTube. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, may all your actions surge."
Yeah.
Gather round, adventurers bold in the realm where tales unfold. The podcast of heroes, a quest divine, where imagination takes flight. Let's combine. Roll the dice, let the story begin. Monsters and magic, the battles within. From dragons to dungeons, a thrilling ride. Action Surge podcast where legends collide. Action Surge, it's time to impart.